Maybe you want to build yourself a sophisticated web application that'll be the core of your business. Or maybe you just want a simple blog or internal tool for your team. This course will teach you how to do both with Ontraport. I'll start by covering the 5 functions of a web application that we discussed in the last video. I'll show you which features in Ontraport you'll use to build each one of the 5 functions of an app and explain anything that hasn't been covered already in other parts of OPU. Then I'll get into the meat of the matter with a section on custom objects, which is where you'll learn how to store all the data you'll need to manage and build whatever application you're working on. So I'll start with custom objects. Custom objects are extremely powerful, and getting them set up is the first step. You'll also need to understand how to manage the relationships between objects. For example, say you're building the Airbnb website, and you want to create a favorites feature. You know that little heart that you can click to make a list of places you want to visit? Well, clicking that heart is really creating a data relationship between the visitor and the property. When you want to see a list of all your favorites, the system just goes and looks up all the properties that you favorited. Said more accurately, it'll look up all the properties that you've related to via the favorites object relationship. You'll need to know how to create and break those connections, and there are several different ways to get that done. We'll cover it all in our relationship management video later on. Next, I'll cover all the data presentation features, including dynamic pages, dynamic blocks, and conditional content. These are the tools that you'll use to create what your users actually see and interact with, the pages themselves. Finally, I'll dive into a bunch of common web app features. It turns out that most of what web applications do can be boiled down to a few basic moves. Things like signing up and signing in, searching for and sorting of things, scheduling and buying things, favoriting and upvoting things, connecting with friends, updating profiles, and so on. I'll go through each one and show you how to do them in Ontraport. By mixing and matching these moves, you'll be able to build just about anything you can imagine to deliver market-leading client experiences. But this is an advanced course. You certainly don't need to be a coder, but if you don't feel comfortable using the basic features of Ontraport yet, you might want to brush up on some of that first. Specifically, I'd focus on making sure you're familiar with forms, the page builder, automations, and how to customize your objects using the field editor. If you feel confident about that stuff, it's time to dive in. By the end of this course, you'll not only be an advanced Ontraport user, but you'll have incredible capabilities to design and develop scalable, personalized, online customer experiences that, until now, were something only engineers and serious web developers could hope to achieve. You'll do it faster, better, and without writing a single line of code. Let's get started.